have a big interview coming up and you want to make a great impression to increase your chances of getting the job. So you ask Google to help you. Luckily, you ran into my page. So here you are. Lucky you, lucky me for having you as my viewer. So in this blog, I will give you 7 tips to create a great impression in your job interview to increase your chances of getting the job. So today is your big interview, and you're feeling job interview jitters. Your heart's pounding so hard. And you start to doubt if you're even gonna be able to answer properly even one of the hiring manager's questions. If this sounds familiar, don't worry, that's normal. What you should do is to prepare for it because some interviews are really difficult. Some job seekers have to go through a lot of interviews. They fail so many times before they even feel comfortable in a job interview. In this video, you'll learn everything you need to do before your next job interview. As mentioned earlier in part 1, you'll learn how to make a better impression in an interview. In part 2, you will learn how to answer interview questions to their satisfaction. You will be well prepared for your next interview and you'll be sure to be one of the final candidates for each interview. We will increase your chances of getting the job you always dream of by creating a great impression. So, let's start off. How to make a good first impression. Before your actual job interview, you need to make preparations, and here are some steps that will help you. Step 1. Start by researching the company and if possible your interviewers. You can do some research on the company to see if it is where you really like to work. Know the company's values, its employees, to see what's most important to them, and learn about their culture and work environment. Step 2. Read the details of the job. Learn the status of the job. Will it be full-time, part-time, contractual employee, or a freelancer? Will the job be performed fully in the office, or will you be working from home, or a combination of both? Make sure you know the responsibilities or duties. Know what are the required qualifications. This might include your years of experience as well as your education, skills, physical abilities, and others. If salary is disclosed, see if it aligns with your expectation. By knowing this information about the job, you will have enough knowledge on what to expect and what questions to ask when the situation calls for it. This is very important for making a good impression on the job interview. Step 3. Be prepared with examples of your work. Follow application's instructions and bring what they want you to provide. Step 4. Practice your answers to common interview questions. Prepare on how to answer questions, anticipate possible questions to be asked during the interview, and prepare for them. For a bonus, make sure you stick until the end of this video, for I'm going to share with you on how to answer an interview questions which is commonly asked during an interview. Step 5. Plan your route. Plan how to get to the place where the interview will be conducted. Step 6. Dress for the interview. Make sure that you prepare what you're going to wear the night before the interview. Now let's get down to the most important tips on how to create a great impression in the job interview. Practice punctuality. When applying for jobs, one of the easiest but most effective ways to make a good impression is to be on time. Being punctual is a way of showing that you respect everyone's time. When you, as a job candidate, are late for an interview, it can have negative repercussions. Showing up late for an interview can leave a bad impression. The interviewer might think you're unprepared, or that you have poor time management skills, or that you're not interested in the position. Therefore, you should try to arrive on time. We recommend that you prepare your route in advance. Allow some extra time, a day or two before your scheduled interview, to plan how to get to your workplace. You should be familiar with the route. Estimate how long it will take to arrive at the company. Leave the house early and try to arrive at your destination 10 to 15 minutes early so that you can have time to calm down before the actual interview. Two, dress to impress. Wear the appropriate attire for the interview. Your interviewer will immediately form an impression of you during the first meeting, and attire does make a difference. 3. Give the interviewer your full attention. At this moment, no one is more important than the person interviewing you. You have to give them your full attention. Taking these very simple steps can make an interviewer like you. A. Making eye contact. B. Nod your head every once in a while to acknowledge that you agree and understand what they're saying. C. When the time is right, put on a smile to show that you're interested in the position and the company. 4. Watch out your body language. Your body language gives out your non-verbal communication. During the interview process, your non-verbal communication is still very important. Sit properly, keep your feet on the ground, don't cross your legs, control your hands, resist the habit of being nervous, make eye contact with everyone in the room, especially when they're talking to you. 5. Ask questions that indicate your interest. Now, what do we mean by good questions? Avoid asking questions that show you don't know much about the company. Do your research beforehand. We all know that compensation and benefits are the most important things on your mind. Put them aside for now. Ask these questions after you pass your initial interview. Ask questions of real interest and concern related to the job position you want. This is a great opportunity to learn more about the company's expectations of you. These questions will get them talking. You will learn a lot from their answers. When the interviewer talks more than the applicant, it's a good sign. By doing this, you will make them feel important. This will get them excited about you and allow you to build a rapport with them. Asking good questions would often give people a reason to remember you. This is one way to effectively create a positive first impression. Mirror interviewers. Mirror their body language. If the interviewer is relaxed, be more comfortable. If they are up straight, mirror that. If they're a fast talker, talk the same way. If they speak slowly, lower your pacing in talking. You can also mirror their hand gestures. Reflect the rhythm of the interviewer. This doesn't mean copying what they say. This is the art of adjusting your speech patterns to align with the interviewer. This will make them more at ease and you will build non-verbal rapport with them. 7. Always be optimistic, humble, honest, and sincere. Be sincere and authentic. Let them see the real you. If there's something you don't know, don't pretend. Don't lie if they ask you if you work with something you don't know. But then, you can share something similar. You can then address the pain points by sharing your background, talents, experience, skills, and education that will enable you to succeed in the role. In conclusion, creating a positive first impression is an important aspect of marketing yourself. It affects your chances of securing a possible next round of interview and ultimately the possibility of securing the job. So remember to create a more pleasant first impression. As promised, here is the bonus answer to a very common question in a job interview, which is often answered incorrectly by applicants. But before I go to my bonus portion, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment if you have any questions or suggestions. Tell me about yourself. More often than not, this is the first question that the interviewer asks. Mention only pertinent information. Don't dive into your life story. You don't want to bore your interviewer. The way to answer this question is to keep your answer clear, concise, and to the point. Use the acronym KISS. KISS. Keep it short but sweet. Mention the skills and qualities you possess that match the position. Mention your experience, your education. Mention some of your strengths as a person. Here's a great sample answer to the question, tell me about yourself. Tell me about yourself. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be interviewed for this position. I've applied for this job because I believe I have the skills and qualities to meet the requirements of the job. I have many years of experience in the industry, so I can help the company achieve its goals to the best of my capacity. I am a team player, but I can also be very well work independently if situation asks for it. I'm hardworking, detailed-oriented. I could also work under pressure. I make sure I'm able to deliver what is expected of me. I am someone who works hard to achieve my goals. If you hire me, you will quickly see my positive contribution to your company. This is a great answer to the question, tell me about yourself. It will set you apart from the other applicants. So, if this video have been helpful to you, stay tuned and wait for my next video. Until next time, bye bye, see ya.